The minutes from February the 8th.
Move.
We have a motion.
Second.
And a second. Any discussion on the minutes? If not, will you go to your device, please, and cast your votes on the minutes from February the 8th. The minutes are approved unanimously. Next on the agenda are two items under the consent agenda. Anyone can remove any item from the consent agenda. Is there any item anyone wishes to remove? If not, Madam Clerk, will you read those in the record, please?
Item 1, special event permit for running of the Rams 5K Run Walk fundraiser. Item 2, commercial site plan contract for Sunbelt Rentals.
You've heard the consent agenda. What's the will of the body?
Move we approve.
Have a motion and a second. Since this is a consent agenda, no debate. If you will, go to your device and cast your vote, please. The consent agenda is also passed unanimously. Next item, under new business, I have a few more appointees I'd like to put before you for some of our boards and commissions. We've just about filled all of those up. In fact, I think we have. I don't know if they're all on tonight, but we have somebody in all positions. So without objection, I will do these all at one time. Hearing no objection, we'll move forward then. For the Bartlett City Beautiful Commission, and if you're in the audience, please stand. Matt Medor. Thank you. For the Pension Board, Danny Baxter and Craig Jones. Thank you all. And the Retirement Plan Committee will also be sitting on behalf of the Fire Department and retirees, Danny Baxter and Craig Jones. I put those names before you at this time.
Move to approve.
Have a motion and a proper second. Any discussion? If not, if you go to your device, please, and cast your vote on the appointments. The appointments are passed unanimously, and thank you for that. Madam Clerk, item 2 under new business.
Resolution 622, a resolution of the City of Bartlett, Tennessee to authorize the mayor to execute an agreement by and between the City of Bartlett and Path Company, LLC for a streetlight project development study.
We just finished a work session on this item, and so if you have questions at this time, we would entertain a motion to get it on the floor. We have a motion.
Second.
And a second. It's properly motioned second to get on the floor for any discussion or debate. If not, it's properly, the motion is properly made and seconded. If you will, go to your device to catch your vote on this contract with Path Companies, LLC. The motion carries unanimously.
Can you briefly explain?
Yeah, briefly, sure.
For the citizens what we're talking about?
Absolutely, good idea. So, Mr. Brown, how about just giving them a thumbnail on that, please?
So what this project is a conversion of our streetlights in Bartlett, almost 9,100 streetlights from the current bulbs they have to LED street lighting. This will increase safety, more brighter lights, well, not brighter lights, but more safe lights. And so Path Company made a presentation. They've done this project in several cities across the TVA system. And so they made a presentation of, our initial contract with them was to look at the scope of the project, and if it was feasible. We determined that it was. So now they need to do an investigative audit of the system so they can come back with the exact details of the number of streetlights, where the streetlights are, how they're going, the process they're going to use to replace them, the savings from this project. The projected savings from the project will pay for the project itself for the conversion. This tonight, what we're approving is the agreement to do the investigative audit. If we don't go forward with the project, or if the project doesn't have the return on it that they estimated, then the cost of the audit's $100,000. If we do the project, we roll the cost of the audit into the project. If it's not feasible to do it, we don't pay them. If we decide not to do the project, we pay the $100,000 for the cost of the investigative audit, so.
All right, thank you. That being the end of our regular business, it is our tradition to go to the audience or anyone in the public who would like to speak to us on any matter. But before we do that, is there any alderman that has anything they want to share before we go? If not, any of our directors, any of you have anything? All right, if that being the case, if you're here tonight and came to speak to us on a particular matter, if you would, come forward at this time. We will recognize you and you'll have a couple minutes to share your thoughts with us. Seeing no one coming forward, this being the conclusion of our regular business, this meeting stands adjourned.